Hi everyone, welcome in and welcome back. I hope you're all well today, and it looks like my stuff is crooked, like that maybe. I think it's also the camera. Oh, and I also forgot to turn on the 𝐍𝐞𝐢𝐠𝐡 window, and I didn't do that before, so I'm gonna do that right now. So I hope you're all doing good, and let me know what you're stitching. And I want to say hi to everybody, Alyssa and Travis and Ruth and Sanna and Nikki, Suki and Maya. Welcome in everyone. Let me get the 𝐍𝐞𝐢𝐠𝐡 window going. Maybe. I was running late as usual because I had ideas that I had to explore. Let's see if this works. Sometimes you have to start this twice. I'm gonna try one more time. And thank you, Nikki, for fixing that for me. And let's pin it. That's our Discord channel. If you haven't joined, check it out. Let's mute that so it doesn't echo for us. Okay, now let's turn on Cross Stitch 𝐍𝐞 again. And it looks like I'm not really zoomed in, so let me do that as well. How about that? We're going to work on the cat bus again today, and let me know what you guys are working on. I think I said hi to everybody. Yeah, it looks like it's in a weird angle. Oh yeah, okay, it was. The hoop was tilted. So I spent my morning knitting and watching Blue Sue videos. I hadn't really looked at her videos on the computer because my old computer was crap, and so I generally was watching on my tablet or on my phone. And I don't know, I guess I decided to check something out, find out if she's posted anything new. And I realized that I could auto-translate her videos from Korean to English. And so that's what I did this morning, watching her videos, and I just feel like I learned a lot. Kind of, yeah, I have a little bit more thoughts on it, I think. Unfortunately, this pattern isn't really necessary to use her method, so yeah, I'll talk about it, but I think I'll have to show that another day. So, and Ruth says, I'm working on a new start from yesterday called Morning Dew by Cooler Classic Designs. Oh, I saw that. That looks really pretty. What count are you doing on? And all that. Also got another email today from another cross-stitch place that wants to draw me into the printed kit. So I'm probably not going to do it because, yeah. How do you auto-translate? Okay, so when you go to, I believe you have to do it on YouTube itself. Let me mark these real quick. I'll check and see if we can do it on the tablet. Let's see. Let me make the big screen so we can check that out. Ooh, I didn't eat enough lunch or something. Let me plug my tablet in also. The tablet like sucks down battery with the overlay. That was quick. I haven't even used the tablet today. Let's see, YouTube. And Nikki's working on Glistening Wings. And Maya is working on Fairy on Vacation. Oh, that sounds fun. It was, Alyssa asked, what's the name of the country? It was 5-stitch. And Ebony says, I'm working on Antique Shop right now, but we'll switching soon. Oh, cool. Okay, so let's see. God, the stuff they send me. Oh, wait, I made a... Here we go. It's slow because of the... So let me see. There was a... So like this one was auto-translated, right? Let me mute it real quick. Okay, so what I'm looking for is the mute button. Huh, okay. Okay, so I went into the settings and captions, and this is where the problem is you can't do it on the tablet. So it tells you to turn off captions or Korean auto generated. But if you're on a laptop, in this part it will say auto translate English. So that's where you would look. Alyssa says 5-stitch is licensed stem kits. Yeah, I know. I've heard of it, but I've never ordered for them. They also partner with Painted Fairy for kit manufacturing. Oh, that's cool. And Travis, I finished parking the threads and working around the claw. Now I'm back up at the top working on the park threads. And welcome in also, Travis. So if you're on the laptop, Suki, this is where you would find it. Unfortunately, you can't see it on the tablet. So, but that's where you would do it. You would do the gear and captions, and then it would be there. You might look and see the audio track. Yeah, see, it's not really, well, wait a minute. Hold on a second, because this is dubbed. So if we go into Korean, and this is something you can check. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. Okay, so never mind. Yeah, it did work in on the laptop. So I watched tons of videos of hers today, and she's got a whole how to stitch playlist, and I'm going to show you a specific one that I thought was really good. I linked it. Oh, it's not that far down. Well, anyway, yeah. I don't think it was this far down. Let's see. It looks different. Never mind. It looks different than it does on my on the browser screen, so it's a little more difficult. But I did post a link in our Discord that you can check out. Man, I was hoping it played instead of reading. Oh no, well, I don't mind. I'm used to subtitles. So because you can move the subtitles around too. So if you move them so you can see better, it's pretty good. And I stopped a couple times, looked what she was doing, read it, backed up. So you know how I usually skip over threads that have a lot of stitches in a block? Well, what she does is, because so in this one video, she's doing it in a square, right? Oh, I can't even see my own screen. So she's doing it in a square. How she shows you how she starts. And so what she did for the first time is she took, I'm looking for a good square that's, yeah, okay, we'll use this one. Okay. because my hand was down too far. Okay, so what she did was the first stitch she started, it wasn't a loop start because she was using a used needle. So she went in here, came up over here, did this stitch, and there was no other stitches, so she went and parked it. And then the next one, she started here, and and it had a lot of stitches, so she did like 3 stitches and then parked the thread. And that was the one thing I didn't really understand, was that she wants to work. And I think in this case she was working this way. She was in the middle of the work, so it was confusing. But she generally works, either corner. And she also says when she works, she will go across, and then she'll go down and work, and then she goes across like that. And she says that keeps her training both hands properly and stuff. I believe she said she's left-handed, so I think it was her way of, training herself to stitch. And she also does 3 blocks, so she'll work these blocks and park down or park over, and she will stitch a little bit outside the box. And she explains that in another video, how she decides where to stitch outside the box as well. I was really interested, because she has that same idea of covering all the threads that I like. The other thing she said was that she will go and she'll pull the threads and work around it. She also, when she goes to park, hold on. So like, say she wanted to park here, there's this parked thread is here, and she wanted to park next to it, she'll pull on the thread so that the hole gets bigger, which is something I don't really do very often. And she also goes like this and holds the threads up. Yeah, it was really interesting. Definitely. I mean, there was a lot of videos that weren't really as, interesting, but yeah, definitely check it out if you're interested in her style of stitching. Yeah, I was pretty excited about it. Because as I said, I really like how it's all tidy. Yes, it looks like a mess, but her whole point of stitching is making it look as flat and neat as possible. And the other thing that I had missed before is that, for example, if she was going to park this, she'll put like three double strands in one hole. So that was pretty interesting too. Hi Mia, welcome in. So yeah, there was some, I think that it's worth watching more than once, so yeah, I still can't quite get how she decides things, but I think doing how I do it min to max is in the spirit of it, because it's all getting covered up in that way. So I think it's still, yeah. it's not perfect, but it'll work. Okay, yeah. So I did those. And I don't have the other. I don't always put that on because I don't really like the long one, but yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna, so I can go like that. It's 6. I don't have to count that way. And Alex is sleeping, so it's quiet in here. He keeps he keeps repeating stuff, and I'm like, you don't have to repeat it. But I realize that it's because I keep repeating stuff all the time. You know, like if he says something, I'll say it more than once, and yeah, he can't help it. 4. Amanda says, I'm watching you on my laptop from 2004. I'm completely amazed that it's working. Yeah, if you're using a browser, it's usually fine. I have a bunch of old laptops that I used a long time. I have an old phone that I still use for stuff. Yeah. Okay. And I'm going to do this little, oops. I'm using my pony needle. Oops, sorry, I hit the camera. I'm using my pony needle, and I forgot to order some when I ordered my Nerd Snap. Oh, also, this morning, first thing, because of course I would do that. I got up and I was in the kitchen, and that's where my loom is. One of my looms are in the little dinette portion of my kitchen, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about the sandpaper. And so I was thinking, I'll check in my cupboard, my weaving cupboard, and yep, I had some. It's fine grit sandpaper. Unfortunately, it was a little too fine. It was brand new too. I must have just bought it. I try to keep a little bit on hand for, for sanding off things on my loom when they get nicked or something. Yeah, so I did sand down on my old Q-Snap, and it was a little better, but yeah, not, yeah. Hi Marlene, welcome in. Okay, so I'm going to turn my card around. Oh, and I remembered to bring my floss storage closer to me, so in case I run into a floss that's not there, I need to top up a little bit, but yeah, I'll do it eventually. So yeah. Oh, another thing she does, I noticed when she does her loop start, this was another thing that was in that same video that she showed how she starts stuff. I'm going to try it. I've never tried it this way because I always thought it was the wrong way. But I'm going to give it a whirl. I didn't bring any snacks. I'll have to drink my coffee and hope for the best. Okay, so, and you guys probably have seen this before, so it's probably nothing new, but I didn't know you could do it this way. Whoops. So she does her loop start like she would not, like you would normally, right? So I usually go back down, you know? She went like this and pulled it down. Wow, okay. That was good. That worked better than I thought. Ah. Interesting. I mean, I'm sure people have done it on accident, but I've never done that. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. You know, new tricks every day. And that's another reason why I was late. I'll blame Selma this time, Enabler, and she gave me the dimensions for Dragon Pile. And I think that's it. I don't have my my little crosshairs. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and I was like, oh no, I don't have enough fabric for this, you know. Oh, sigh. Or my friend wanted to know. Ebony asked, so you just went down the bottom hole? Yeah. You know, like the loop was over. The loop was down here, and you just went down the hole, and it actually was easier. So yeah, so I asked Sanla about the dragon pile for my friend, you know, so that my friend could find out how big it was and everything. I found a piece of fabric. I mean, my friend found a piece of fabric. No, I'm sorry. I'm serious. And I had forgotten that I had a piece of long, thin Hardinger left over. And I can squeak by with 7-centimeter margins on it instead of 8. So there might be a new start in the works. Ebony says, I do both. I don't think there's much difference. Your friend, I know, my friend, yeah. Ebony, I had never done that because I thought that was going to make it mess up. So I never did that. But yeah, I liked that. It was much more, it was easier to pull down. So yeah, my friend is going to start a new project. Maybe. I was going to use that fabric that the reindeer were on, but it wasn't big enough. And so I cried, and then took a shower. And while I was in the shower thoughts, of course, I was like, wait a minute, that piece of fabric. So my friend wants to start too, but she has no new starts this year. Yeah, but you know what? Your friend and my friend can start together, and they don't have no new starts this year. Right, Marlene? You know, your friend and my friend are completely, you know, they don't have any she's Sandra says she's arguing with Sue's little devil. I know. Yeah, you know, Marlene's friend and my friend, they don't have any restrictions. Absolutely not. That's so funny. I may have to get a Kona 310. We got cat bus windows going on. Maybe all these friends need to get together and share. Ah. Alyssa, is your friend wanting to start as well? Sarah posted that she was going to start, and Michelle posted that she was going to start as well. But I know it's not. I actually looked at it, but I'm thinking that I have other projects with a lot of black, so I may need 939 too. Yeah, it's okay. I have lots of black. I mean, my friend, she's so strange. She is so strange. We have all these great friends. Yeah. I like, actually, Sunday says I converted the pattern myself. The black border isn't that wide, but if you prefer, I can make it without a background. Can sort that out too. My friend actually likes the background. It looks like there's like little shadows of the dragons. Or it was my eyes deceiving me? Because I thought that was really cute. And as I said, I don't mind the background. I was more worried that the fabric wasn't going to fit. It wasn't going to fit on the fabric. But I think it'll be fine. My friend too, she likes the black. Ah, okay, yeah. Oh, it is. Okay, cool, Sanla. Sanla says yes, indeed. Yeah, see, I thought that was really cute, so I definitely... Marlene says, my friend loves the background, makes the dragons pop. Yep, I think so too. And yes, Alyssa said, and she would rather stitch the background than stitch it on black fabric. Yes. Hi, Love Drunk. Welcome in. I agree. Alyssa says, I agree, Marlene. Yeah, I do too. I think it really looks. Marlene says, Sanla, do you also have a friend who wants to start it? I think she does. She was telling me about that. Obviously, she charted this for her friend. You know. Ebony says, what chart is this? It's a version of Dragon Pile from, I think it's Dragon Muse event, originally, but Sanla redid it so it's a little bit nicer. So yeah. I can show you the mock-up. Here, let me do that real quick. I'm gonna mark these stitches off. Right, yeah. I'm just stitching some block stitching. It's going pretty well though, actually. Let me turn the big screen on. Well, I have to go to a doctor's appointment. Let me know when you all out friends should get together and share. Okay. And hi, Handmade Heaven. Yeah, oh my god. Their faces are so cute. Oh my god, they're so cute. I actually had this favorited on 𝐻𝐻𝐷, but it had no background. Aww. Isn't that adorable? Alyssa says, FYI, I love Dragon Muse. I have several other patterns. Marlene says, my friend will think about it while she's on vacation. Okay. I think your friend really wants to do it. But it's not adorable. Look at their little eyes. They look so happy. Yeah. When are you going on vacation, Marlene? So that's, and then obviously I decided that I would start on the other side. It doesn't really matter because I think I'm going to start doing like Lusu says to go and back and forth. Where's my other pattern? I've got too many patterns. But you know, I'm going to get rid of some stuff. So I won't work on the reindeer anymore. I'm not going to start the cats. I'm getting rid of that cat. I'm getting rid of those cats. So, you know, I don't really have that many patterns. Not really. Alyssa says, I want it. Seriously, I got to go. Bye. See you later. I'm going to drink some coffee real quick. Next Tuesday we go and we'll arrive Wednesday. Okay. Well, that's good. You got a week to start then. I mean, your friend. Your friend could start before that. Oh, the reindeer, that the Stitch So Beautiful one. I'm not doing that. I hated it. Sanna says our friends are already consulting Devil Sanna and Devil Marlene. Yep, they are. Barlow Bunny says my friend is getting FOMO. Well, talk to our friend Sanna. She is in the enabling group. I did too. I love the reindeer, but the freaking confetti was unreal. But I haven't completely, like, the fabric is still there. I'm not, I'm not frogging it or anything. It's just kind of put back. It's put back in the list. So we'll see. I may look at it again and see if maybe, I don't know. It just felt like, it felt just, ugh. It was kind of stressful. It may have got better. You only had a 50 stitch block, right? Yeah, it may be. Oh, I didn't put the... Here, let's look at that again, Ebony. You help me decide. Because I didn't get rid of it. I still have it. It's just, I was thinking not working on it. Okay, so what if we do... Here, let's look at... let me unlock that. Let's make this bigger... It's way bigger. Here, we'll go down here. Ah, this wasn't locked. Okay, now we're good. Okay, so here is a... Well, let's see what that is. Okay, so it's ears, hat. Oh, I hate their symbols. Marlene says, did your friend check the confetti? Because you got a bit crazy with the other one's confetti. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of a wuss. But I did look a little bit, and I trusted Sanna to, my friend trusted Sanna to not make it complete confetti, so. What I don't mind, okay, so if you look at this, I don't mind confetti, but I mind ninja stitches. So if we go through here and like, well, this one had 2. There, yeah, I mean, well, that's not too bad. There's 3 stitches there, 2 there. It's very, I don't know. It doesn't flow. As long as it flows, I don't mind. But I don't know. I mean, jeez. It's 100 stitches and there's... Yeah, the largest number of stitches is 14. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, that's what that one looked like, Ebony. Yeah, I don't know. I just, like, I don't know, the first part of it was just crazy, and it kind of put me off. But I do really love it. I love the image. The image is so cute. And I may just have to be like, this color doesn't matter, and just not do it if I feel like it. Oh, yeah, I started stitching again without the... Sorry about that. I'm like, I'm just stitching. Yeah, I think Sana, when I asked her about the confetti, she didn't answer me. That actually might be a bad sign. I don't know. Oh, and Travis says he posted a picture. So we'll look in a little bit. If you guys want to post anything, let me know. I'm gonna move this down just a tiny bit. Okay. It depends on how much you hate confetti. I don't mind it. Yeah, I don't know. I thought, like sometimes if it's a lot, like constantly, then it's kind of not enjoyable. Um, but occasionally, I mean, I don't mind it too much. I don't know. I like my stuff to flow. 90,000 stitches for the dragons. Sue's maybe bigger blocks for confetti. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look at it because I think the other thing I had been considering the other day was when I hit a confetti piece, then I just worked, if there was another one in the next block, I worked it and then parked it in the next block. I was doing that with the bee and it felt like it flowed better. So that's a possibility as well. And maybe I will check maybe a bigger block. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't give it, because it is adorable. It is adorable. Oh, Ebony. Marlene, that's just chump change, isn't it? Okay, I did that. I don't think I have enough thread to make this. Oh, maybe. Oh, and honestly, I have to think if I can afford it, because 2 new kitties isn't cheap, lol. But I'm so happy with little Bella and little Misty. Aw. Oh, I guess, do you not have a master set and some fabric? See, that was the thing. I didn't think I had any fabric. But I do have a piece of a remnant that will be, it's close enough. You know what I mean? Kiara is gonna freak out. What the F are? Is this little ball, that little ball of, small ball of fur in my house, and 4 weeks later another fur ball? Yeah. Oh yeah. My cat, the one I had in San Diego, I got a kitten, and man, she freaked out. She just was like, and then she refused to use the litter box. I had to have 2 litter boxes. It was crazy. She was, but she was a great cat. Let's see, this is black, so I'm gonna just, I am going to pin stitch. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I'm gonna pin stitch here, so it's out of the way. It's kind of short. There we go. Okay. No, I kit everything. I don't have master set because I'm scared it dies. Oh, okay. Yeah, dye lots are, yeah. I usually buy well, because I use Aerofloss and it's really cheap, I usually will buy enough for the projects I'm working on. Okay, I finished that. I decided to work on this part, but I think I'm going to change colors. Let's see. Oh, here. This brown is nice. Let's do that. Three, 8, 2, 7. Oh, I think Kiara has gone behind something and will come out when curious what it is. She always does. That's when Santa comes over and other people. Yeah. My cat was freaked out all the time. The one I had in the States. She didn't like people. But it was sort of my own fault. I lived in military housing. That was when I was with my ex because he was in the Navy. And we weren't allowed to have cats. And I got a cat. I got 2 cats. So every time somebody'd ring the doorbell, I'd hide her. And so she got to the point where she was just afraid of everybody. And that was my fault. But yeah, she was the best cat. She used to, in the States, the light switches, you know how the light switches are in the States? She used to jump up and turn the lights on and off. Yeah. And she used to eat, if I had cereal, she'd go and fish cereal out of my bowl. If I ate spaghetti, of course she had to eat spaghetti. Yeah, she's a great cat. That's where my name comes from, my Carpern, because that was what the cat's name was. She is just a normal tabby. Oh, see, that's actually easier to do than going back. Nice. I didn't get my fabric tight enough today. That's kind of sucks. I mean, it's okay, but it's kind of annoying. I'm guessing I'm being really careful about this screw because I'm afraid I'm gonna break stuff. So I've not screwed it in as far as I should probably. Oh, Kiara does that too. So we were sitting in the dark and she's looking, what? I didn't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, my cat was bad. And then I had my other cat, Maya. She was so cute. Oh, I miss that cat so much. She was my Swedish cat. And she was adorable. She was a ginger cat. Female ginger cats are super rare. She was just super fun. She used to go with us for walks in the woods with the dog, ride in the bicycle basket, stuff like that. She was just super fun. She was tiny too. She was super adorable. The only time she wasn't adorable was when she was bringing bats and field mice not field mice. Yeah, I guess no, they're forest mice. She'd bring the little forest mice in in the house. She'd eat the heads and leave the mouse butts behind. I was like, oh man, so gross. Just mouse butts. Well, she was definitely a out in the woods cat. Oh, and this morning I looked at my pricks everywhere, and I was all like, ooh, I wanted to work on it some more. So yeah, but I'm being a good girl. I need to work on this. I need to finish it so that I don't have to worry about it anymore. And I do like this project, so it's not like it's a huge deal. But yeah, Pricks Everywhere was like, hey, you want to work on me some more, don't ya? Let's see, 2 there. Oh, 1 there. Sana says, do we have a dragon saw? I think our friends are going to be in a dragon saw. You are right. I think that that's definitely happening. Nikki, does your friend want to join? And Ebony? Anybody else? Let's see. Stupid nail. Oh, coffee tastes good today. Yes, indeed. Yep. I will say that doing something like this is relaxing because it's not difficult, you know. My friend would like to know about the chicken saw. Oh yeah, that too. We can we wait until the chicken saw, until Christina gets back? She's traveling, because I think her friend would like to do the chicken saw. Ebony says my friend's gonna watch. It's not a cat, Ebony. Oh, but Ebony's gonna work on the chicken. She's got a chicken with a feather coat. 2, 3. Ebony says, "Oh no." Yeah, no. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does Ebony, does a cat bus count as a no for you? Hi Mandy, welcome in. I'm stitching the cat bus for Ebony. No, Ebony says, no, the cat bus is okay. LOL. It's more the realistic ones I don't like. Yeah, the cat bus is awesome, though. Yep. Oh, this morning, Alex was... He was making, they're called Go Animates. It's just like crazy what he's doing with them. He mashed up, what was it? The Wiggles and In the Night Garden. I'm like, what? You know, and they were not being nice to each other either. I was like, what the heck? Yeah. Somebody's childhood is ruined. Oh, I thought this... Oh, I better check and make sure you can see that. I thought that side went down there. Okay, it doesn't. That's okay. Okay. I'm like almost out of thread, and I'm thinking if I could make it, which I'm not going to, but that's... I have another batch of this color down there, so I'll just, not worry about it finishing this part. Oops. Okay. Ow. Just hit the mirror, the thing. Blech. Okay. 3827. I was going to... I don't need it yet, but I was thinking, maybe I need to get some floss out. Oh, and don't forget, we get to reset the wheel. So that'll be fun. I can put the dragon pile into the wheel for my friend, so she knows when to start. I think that's gonna be that's gonna be the joke for now on about our friends and their Sal. How many will your how many whips will your friend have? She needs a new wheel. I don't know. She's borrowing my wheel with my whip. So Sana says I'll start them next week. Monday is my birthday. Okay, there you go. Ebony says I have about 10 projects ready to start, so I'm thinking one a month. Oh, that's good. Well, I have my birthday start, but I still have to buy floss and fabric for it. So after I do that, then I can start that. But that's not until September. So yeah, I'm safe for now on that one. And I will take the rule that Janine has about stamp kits don't count. So that there's 2 stamped kits coming, and those will be can be started whenever, but they don't count. Hi Lynn, welcome back. And how are you today? Is Alex back now? That looks like a colorful project. Yeah, he's back, but he's decided that he wanted to take a nap. He didn't go to bed. Neither of us went to bed until like almost 3. So yeah, he's taking a nap, and I'm like, yeah, okay, fine. It's quiet. Michelle M says, hi everyone. Did I miss something? Are we doing a dragon pile sal for realsies? Our friends are gonna start it. Michelle, do you have a friend that wants to start as well? And there's air quotes around friend, by the way. This is Lynn. This is Spirited. No, not Spirited Away. This is My Neighbor Totoro, and it is you know, it's a big project that doesn't have a lot of confetti. Well, actually, the flowers were pretty intensive. Yes, maybe. Go, Michelle's friend. Wait, my scissors fell down there. Well, that's good. Michelle's friend wants to join too. Oops. I think Sarah's friend probably wants to start as well, and she's moving, so might have to wait on her. Okay. Okay, let me see. Let's see what color those are. It's dark. It's fine. Let me see. Yeah, that's fine. One, two, three, four. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. This is down at the end, so I'm gonna just park that for now. Okay. Um, Suzanne, on your gridding, do you start on the line or just inside the box? Lynn, it's like the pen I used was really thick, so this is 16 count. So the line is actually in between. So here you can see here, here's the line. So here's where I'd start. You know. Because there's nothing here on the line. So it would be either there or there, if you know what I mean. So it's not like the 25 count. It's in between the lines. I realize the camera is like really angled funny. Oops, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna do some more of this 3371. I decided. My scissors fell down in the cart. Let's see if I can reach them. Sorry about the movement here. I'm trying to find my scissors fell down in the cart, and there's like all bunches of. How did they get way over there? Oh, I was like, what's that soft thing in there? My cart is a little bit taller, so I like can't see I can't see inside the cart sometimes, which is interesting, you know. And Sonda says, Michelle M, you have the Hade pattern question mark? Lynn says, Suzanne, that's why I enjoy watching you. You're always so helpful. Oh, thank you. Well, I often will say things that, you know, like, yeah, sometimes I'm a little overbearing with my teaching. So I try to be good. But I'm glad you're learning stuff, so, you know, I'm useful in that way. But this fabric I gridded myself. The pen that I used was super juicy. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. The nib was too big, so, and it just ran everywhere. And then I tried to fix it with the water pen, and it just ran. So yeah. Travis says I had to step away for a minute. Merrick needed to go down for a nap. Did you? Oh, no, I didn't. I was waiting. Yeah, I completely forgot. But I'll do that when I finish this row. If anybody wants to post anything on Discord, let me know. And we'll take a look. I kind of did some clarifying on Discord today. When Fred set up the channels, he just put like WIP and, you know, for each one. I added a sewing channel, which also has quilting in it. So what I did was, because I noticed that we had some issues with people posting in crochet on accident. I mean, that's not a problem anyway. You know, like, it doesn't bother me, just so you know. But so I did, instead of it just saying WIP, it says sewing WIP, or, you know, knitting WIP. And then Allie had a suggestion that we had a haul. I think it was her that said that. And also a link for miscellaneous other things. So I added those to our off-topic channel. So you guys know. Yeah. And hi, Liz. Welcome in. Liz says, what type of pens do you use? I take it they dissolve in water or heat. On this one, actually, no, I was going to say I have heat ones here, but this is water soluble. I'm not sure you can see the, wait, hold on a second. Down here, there's some purple. That's supposed to be erased. It's supposed to magic erase. But it didn't. I think it's because I ran the blue over it. So this is just a water-soluble pen. But I do use the heats removal pens as well. Just didn't in this one. In this project. I didn't have them at the time. I only had these water-soluble ones. But the nib was super huge. And hi, Natty, welcome in. And Natty says, oh my god, yay, Totoro. Totoro. I love Totoro. It's such a fun story. Magical. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend. Well, highly recommend any Studio Ghibli. They are the best. I'm working on the cat bus. The Totoro is right here. It's a lot of gray. It's extreme amount of gray. It's okay. You know, work on it. I've been kind of switching between sections on this. The last couple times I've been working on the cat bus just because it's new, something fun to do. I actually was thinking about doing the flowers today, but I decided I wanted to work a little bit more on the cat bus. Let me cut this off. But I think it's looking pretty good. I was worried about this fabric for a while because it's Luca S fabric, and it's very it's very loose, like it's not very nice fabric. It's very starched and quite thin, but I think it's looking pretty good, so, you know. I won't buy it again anyway. I'm like, wow, this was like just, yeah. But it's pretty nice to stitch with. I will say I do enjoy working on this. It's not too bad. I didn't mark any of these because it's locked. Natty says, yep, me and my daughter love him, and my husband loves Howl's Moving Castle, and we all love Ponyo. Oh, Ponyo is so cute. Ponyo, Ponyo, little fishy from the sea. Ah, yeah. I have... Oh, I don't know if you've seen that, Natty. I started Ponyo. Because you have that pattern, that one that I have. I started that. Can't wait to work on that one again. It's all in the sky though. So it's very white and blue. Okay. So anybody want to post anything? I am ready to go and look. 1, 2, 3. And I'll just park that. And Natty says, and I'm obsessed with Kiki's delivery, flower delivery. Yeah, I really like Kiki's too. You know which one is also super fun? Is the Cat Returns. That one is hilarious. Yeah, I finished Spirited Away, and so everyone decided that it was time for me to start Ponyo. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to the big screen and we'll look at Discord now. Ow. My jaw just cracked. There's a pet. Aww. So cute. That's Sunless kitten. Ginger. Okay, that was just a notification. We're good with that. Here is the whip. I actually didn't change the cross stitch names for those because I figured most of us are just doing that anyway. So here's Travis, what he's working on. Oh, you switched places. Okay, cool. So he's working over in this part now. You gave up on the claw. And welcome in, Crystal. And Ash also. Ash says, hello everyone, I'm working on some knitting, some fingerless gloves that I have to get done by August. Oh, good. And Crystal NS says, Poco Rosso is a good one too. Yeah, I didn't really get into Poco Rosso because it's the whole war thingy. But yeah, I know it's supposed to be good. I was working on my knitting today too as well. I'm working on a, let's see, you can see it. I'm working on a I just finished the, wait, you can't see it because I've got the thing there. I just finished the heel and I've got to pick up my stitches now. I do an afterthought, well, it's a insta-thought heel. You have to plan ahead for it. And Travis says, I'm trying to do some park threads. Oh, okay. Looks good. You got a lot done. You got a lot more to go. You better hurry. You're not gonna stay ahead of Kamari for very long. Okay, anything else you guys want to show? Okay, I'll start stitching again. Let me know. I can always check again. Oops, I went too far. Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind is really good. Yeah, that one's a good one too. Honestly, they're all good. The only one I haven't seen is the Grave of the Fireflies. I decided that, yeah, I heard that it's super duper 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 sad, and yeah, I just didn't do it. I probably should someday, because I'm curious, but yeah. I really like Princess Mononoke also. But we didn't watch that one as much because we were worried about Alex watching it when he was too little. Now he just laughs at it because he thinks it's funny. He thinks violence is funny. I'm like, really? Seriously? But that's just because of his, special needs. He doesn't understand. Oh no, I did that wrong. I just realized I did that wrong. Great. It's okay. We can fix it. Didn't skip a row when I should have. Okay, let's try this again. I don't know how I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that though when I did the row. See if I can make it back. Oh yeah, there's enough thread. I'm really hungry tonight. Let me trim this off. Nope. The eye of this needle is... There we go. Okay. Let me mark that one off. But I almost drank my coffee. I was hungry, I guess. Okay. 3371 again. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay, so after I do this color, then I'm gonna pick something else. Everyone's working and being all quiet all of a sudden. Productive. We'll say that instead. Three more stitches of this color. Okay. This one here I can remove. Okay, did those. Let's go back over here. I'm just going to park this over here and work on another color because the 𝐍𝐞𝐢𝐠𝐡 window's in the way, and I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Okay, parked there. Oh, here we go. Some 712. And oh, getting low on that one too. You know what? Wait, that's messed up. I am going to look in my cupboard here. $7.12. I have some. Oops. And then it knotted up. There we go. Oops. Got a bit there. There was another color I needed yesterday, and I can't remember what it was now. It's okay. One more here. Okay. Let's see. Barla Bunny's working on 712 as well. And Nikki says, the cross-stitch insoles seem to be wild to me on Dream Stitch. Did you see that? Yeah, I wasn't sure what that was all about, actually. I was like, I had questions, and but wasn't that interested. There we go. Okay, I can close that back up. Yeah, see, now I've got a fresh pile of 712 on my thing. Were there patterns or anything, or it's yeah, that's pretty weird. And they had special floss for that too, if I remember right. There's only 159 stitches of this color. It's pretty good. Okay, I keep yawning. I'm like, I need to wake up. No. Nikki says, yeah, I was perusing. I think I minded my own business at first time I saw it. Yeah. I think I did too. I was like, I don't know what that's supposed to be. See, now I'm curious. You know, in the 80s when we used to buy those cotton shoes that we always called them kung fu shoes or whatever, and you dye them and you write on them and color them in and stuff. It kind of reminds me of that. Hi Manny, welcome in. Manny says, is Totoro your favorite Ghibli movie? I don't know. I want to say that I think Ponyo might be my favorite one, but I really like, maybe Spirited Away. Suki says insoles as inside your shoe, inside the shoe, and Nikki says yes, Suki. And Nikki says, I'm not about to cross stitch insoles for someone's funky feet to touch. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, welcome in, Manny. Is Totoro your favorite Studio Ghibli? Or do you have a different one? It's really hard because they're all so good. It's hard to decide which one is best. You know, I think it depends on the mood. Ponyo is my favorite. I understand they're all so good. Oh, yeah. See, Ponyo is awesome. I have a pattern for a Ponyo pattern as well that I'm working on. I have all of them, pretty much. Well, I have I finished Spirited Away, so I don't have a Spirited Away. I have 2 Totoros and Howls and Ponyo. So right now, anyway. But I don't think I'm going to start any more new ones for a while. I've got enough, I think. But Ponyo, yeah, that's got to be one of the best ones. I actually, I will say, I think Ponyo, I like Ponyo better than Totoro. But I really like Totoro, so it's a difficult one. They're all so good. I think I'm going to go over here and do this. No, I'm not. I think I'll do those afterwards. Nikki says, but your friend might want to start more. No, but I don't have any right now, so I'm okay with that, Nikki. My friend already wants to start a bunch of other things, and, you know, yeah. I actually want to do another My Bobbin eventually, but, yeah. Okay, I'm going to go back with this. Spirited Away is really good. Yeah, it's a hard one, you know. You just gotta put them on TV and just keep watching them. Watch a whole. We usually do we used to do a Saturday marathon, and just start them in the morning and just watch all day long. It's the way. Reposition my bouteille. Oh, it's locked. I do like the Spirited Away, the version that's similar to Howl's and Ponyo from the same chart designer. It's a little bit more grown up feeling. I like it though. I think it's very pretty. Manny says, just got back from Japan 2 weeks ago. I got to stop by the Ghibli flagship store. It was so cute. Oh, man. They had a decently sized cat bus installed into the sales floor. Oh, that would just be so awesome. I would love it. But that's awesome. My dream is going to the Sanrio store and the Studio Ghibli. I'm a Hello Kitty fan from the start. Oh, you know what? It looks like I marked that stitch off. Okay, that's good. I'm glad I noticed that. I haven't seen any good Hello Kitty patterns, which is too bad. Ooh. Oh no. Hell. Sorry, Discord just popped up. Fred just said something about a friend had another heart attack. Damn. Shit. The guy has a heart problem, like serious heart problem. He's doing fine. He was texting him during the heart attack. Oh man. Okay, well, okay, so yeah. Okay, if he was able to text while having it, then he's, yeah. We'll deal with that later. Don't think Fred's watching, so. I usually mute Discord, but I forgot today, and so the other server, they're talking on there, so it popped up in front of the chat, so that's why I noticed it. My phone is muted, but I didn't mute on the computer. Well, actually, I muted the sound, but I didn't mute the pop-ups. Just silly. I didn't do that. Almost done with this. Oh my. This thread. Actually, I think I'm going to flip this over and weave it in since it's sort of in the middle. Okay. Hi, Allison. Welcome in. There we go. Cut that off. Just finished work, Allison says. Nice. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Okay. So, let's see. What do we got now? There is 160. Oh, there's quite a bit of that fabric that left. I'm going to check something really quick. I need to look at this. Okay. Allison said, I had sleepless thoughts last night. Your nudge or your Q-snap, could you use a marigold rubber glove? Thin enough it should have some stick. That's an idea. The problem it's like the shelf liner stuff. Like if I use this shelf liner stuff, it's thin enough. If you put it between the fabric and the Q-snap, then it doesn't roll. You can't roll the fabric, so it's just stuck there. So you can't tighten it, you know. So that's one issue. You know what? I feel like doing a little bit of the Totoro. Let's see. Let me find my box so that I can move it over here. Let's do like a halfway box. And oh wait, that's not the right one. No, that was right. That's what I wanted. Suki says, for the nudge, I tighten by turning the snap clockwise. Did you do that? I think so. Now that I think about it. I just rolled it towards wherever, towards the front or the back, depending on how I had it set. So wait, sorry. So I turned it, let's see, I was turning it towards me since I was working in the well. So it depended, because then it was, you know, one was clockwise, one was counterclockwise, if you think about it. Is that what you mean? Or are you being silly? Now I'm wondering, Oh, did you get the nerd snap? Yes. And I was extremely disappointed. Very disappointed. Yeah, it was not good, honestly. Which was too bad. I was hopeful. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this part over here. Yeah. I always turn clockwise. Wait, how can you turn clockwise? Won't one be one way and one the other way? The snap, the snap parts were really short, so there was this huge, like, soft spot in each corner. It didn't hold. It slipped a lot. There was so much. Yeah. Yeah, the Suki says, but it does look like the snaps are too short on yours for the sides. Yeah, they were way too short. There's no way they were, probably 2 inches too short, if not more. So yeah, it didn't. The corners were really loose. I need to contact where I bought it from and see if. I don't really want to send it back because it's, I have to pay for the shipping and all that stuff, and I have to go to the store and go do it. But, it's like $20 with shipping that I paid that, I could buy something else with. So I may look into that because, yeah, I wasn't happy with them at all. Okay, so I'm going to work on a little bit of Totoro. So I'm splitting it up into sections just so I'm not doing long bits. Wait a minute. Suki says, no, I lay the fabric over the frame, snap on the snaps on both sides, and turn clockwise. Both are on the same, not opposite. When you say clockwise, do you mean to the back of the fabric, was Ebony is saying? Huh. I did them how I've had seen them done before. Yes, to the back of the fabric. Well, that you can only you're going clockwise with one and counterclockwise with another. They can't do it that way, can they? And Nettie wants a painted fairy set, stand and frame. Oh, see, now I'm gonna have to try. You roll all sides outward is what Ebony says. No, it's okay, Suki. Nikki says, Nettie, there's a dupe on Amazon to save coin. I think it's called Couple. Yeah, that's the one that Melon bought, right? Nikki and Tracy had. I think that's the ones. I'm gonna go and get the snap and try that out. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should pay attention to what I'm stitching here. Yeah, I wish those were available here. I noticed you were tightening. You were turning in, Suzanne. It's not how I tighten. Because I work in the well. So, was I doing it wrong? Hold on a second. I am going to go and get it. Mandy says I have a painting fairy frame. It's awesome. Definitely requires a stand. It's very heavy. And Natty says I'll take a look. Yeah, I wish that my setup would work for that, but it doesn't. Yeah, I'm gonna go get that in a project so we can test it out. I'll have to set up the camera a little bit, but that's okay. Let me put that here because now I'm curious. They are max 60 centimeters wide, Sunley says. Okay, hold on a second. Let me, oops. Let me go grab the Q-Snap real quick. Or the Nerd Snap. I'm gonna blind myself with my magnifier. I turned the screen off, so you guys know. I'm gonna move my stand out too, so I can. I'll move my camera so it's top down. Let me I'm just grabbing a cloth to put down on the ottoman so I can, you guys can see better because my ottoman's kind of crazy colored. Okay, so let me put cover over my legs so you don't see my fat ass legs. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna put my camera, okay. Let me wait until the... Oh, I know. Whoops. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me... Oops. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Okay, so this is what the snap looks like. You guys can see pretty okay. Yeah, it looks like you can see it. Okay, so I do say that these it's on there pretty decently. My problem is they roll, and that they are short. So if you see this there, it's quite a bit shorter, right? Let me move the lamp over here so you guys can use the lamp. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better, I think. Okay. So it's a little bit far from me, so I can't see very well. Let me move the saga window. Okay. Okay, so let me take that one off. So in my opinion, they're a little bit on the short side, right? Let me scoot up so I can actually see the camera, so I can make sure you guys can see. So I'm just moving those off to the side so that they don't fall off, because you know they're gonna fall off. Okay, so I have this piece of fabric that my friend wants to use for the dragon pile. So it's I was going to say it's not big enough, but it is actually. We'll do it this way. So I'm just going to do it just how you would normally do it, right? So you would, like for me, wait, that's the wrong side. So for me, I would just put it on there, right? I would pull the fabric, and then maybe I'm doing it wrong. I don't know. It's my ottoman's a little soft, so it's not. There we go. Okay, so, and how I learned how to do them is then you roll it towards the back, right? And you can see that it, yeah. And then I would do the side. My ottoman's too soft. I usually do this on the table. And do the side, and then I would roll that towards the back, right? So here you can see, let's see, I'm trying to look. You see there's nothing on the corners, right? So, and so I'm rolling it towards the back. I'm actually holding the fabric. I mean, I could do that even. But I mean, it's just, I hardly touch it. Let's see, I'm looking at the camera. I mean, I'm hardly touching it, and it's just, it rolls right back. And it's not straight on there either, because you know. And it just slides on. This is 22 count heart hanger. So yesterday, this is what I used yesterday as well. Yesterday and I may be doing it wrong, and that may be what it is. Let me cover my leg up. Yesterday, what I did was, because my fabric was quite big, I folded it and stuck the clip on, right? So there's a bit folded. And then I did the same thing with the other side. I folded it. I actually folded it up quite a ways, because it didn't matter, because I wasn't working on that. I was working up at the top. It's hard to, the ottoman's a little soft, so there we go. So this is how I learned how to do it, and then you organize, you know, you tighten it before you start. But they're just slipping. I can feel it. So, so Suki says, wait, hold on. Oh yeah, that's how I do mine. If you want it tighter, keep turning. I don't get rollback, however. So because so then I folded this side as well, but it's not wide enough for that. So the other one, I put a piece of felt under there because it wasn't as wide. But you know, but I mean, you can see that's not tight. You know, it didn't stay very long. You know, it didn't. Yeah, I'm, you know, yeah. I'm really picky about it, and yeah. And I will say that there's not enough. I don't have enough fabric here, in my opinion, but it should still hold it. It should still, you know, be able to hold that. Do you guys see how? Do you see how easy that was? Oh wait, here. Okay, that was. I hardly touched that, and it flew across the room. Oh, okay. Excuse my dirty floor, it's nasty. Okay. Ow! Oh, I just hit head. Let's see. Crystal asks, is that the 𝐢𝐭𝐲? Yes, it's the 𝐢𝐭𝐲. So you can see, where's the camera? Oh, there it is. So yeah, as I said, I had a bit too much, but even so, it's, you know, I'll make it a little longer. Oops. Yeah. I mean, like, I just pull one side. Let's see. Pull one side. It just slides super easy. But you can see it's like, yeah. Yeah, Nikki says, gotta run, take my sleep study ring to Tucson, happy stitching. Okay, see you later. And Siki says, nah, I have to engage my fighting muscles to get my snaps off. On the, do you have a 𝐢𝐻 snap? Drive safe, Nikki. Yeah, so yeah, that's just disappointing, you know. So for example, this is a project, a printed kit, painted fairy printed kit in a 𝐢𝐻 ring, and I can't even make it move. It is in there. You know, there's no tightening it, no loosening it, because it's tight in there. It's a little looser than I like, but I tightened it too tight, so I can't tighten it anymore. But you know, that's not going anywhere compared to that, you know. So here, watch this. Okay, so that's there's the Q snap or the 𝐢𝐻 snap, right? There's such a huge difference. This didn't move. This didn't budge. I mean, it's a little soft, but that's because I didn't pull it tight enough. But I mean, that's not even. Yeah, nah. I'm super disappointed in it. So yeah. So there you go. Crystal says the regular Q snaps are good. Okay, so then I'll go get my other, because I'm trying them. I just hit my head on my lamp too. So yesterday let me move that a little bit so I can sit down without hitting my head on the lamp again. Yesterday I boiled my clamps, the snaps. So this is my 14 count. It's the, oh, there's a needle in there. I don't remember where that came from. Okay, that is a surprise. So I put this on this morning. This is actually doubled. This is actually, there's 3 layers here. And I only did felt on here. I just tested it out. And this is also 3 layers. But you still got the corners. The corners are still not, in my opinion, but I'm used to, you know, super strong, but this is definitely better, but you know, it doesn't stay. Well, actually, it doesn't stay enough. Like, I don't have to push it hard, and yeah. See, it's already loosened up. Yeah, but it still was. I like drum tight. See, now I can't get that one tight again. they slide off. And this one I actually sanded sanded the bits to test that out. So yeah. Yeah, so that was that. Every snap, let's see. Sana says, so I don't have those problems with my Nerd Snap. Okay. And Amanda says, every snap frame I've used has made me cry. I've decided never again. Sana says, the corners indeed are softer, but by moving the clamps up the corner, it's good solved. Barla Bunny says, and that wouldn't work for me either. Very disappointing indeed. Yeah, okay, so I'll show you what Sana is suggesting. So, what she suggested was moving the clamps up to the, wait, hold on. So you move the clamps up towards the corner. This fabric is a little bit long. And then it will be, but see, this is still really short. Like you could move that down like there, but then you're still soft on the, yeah. I don't know. I'm not happy with it. So yeah, I don't know. Barla Bunny says, I use good old-fashioned wooden hoops. Yeah. So for example, let me take this out so you guys can see. So this is a regular Nerd hoop. Okay, so this is just a regular Nerd hoop. And I don't have it as tight as I would normally. I think that I should have tightened it a little more, but I'm trying to be careful. Yeah, it's not as tight as I would normally do it. Let me go get my screwdriver real quick, actually. Because, yeah, that was something that was bothering me right now. I might as well if I'm getting up, right? Okay. And because I work in the well and I like to move my fabric. Oh yeah, I didn't tighten it enough. Oh, almost slashed my arm. I didn't tighten it enough when I was putting it on this morning. Because I like to turn my fabric towards the back, I put fabric over my stitched parts. So there's, stitching under there. But now I would go like, I would press it down and then pull the fabric to get it tight. And I should have, I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't do that earlier. But yeah. And then push it down because, so you can see that the hoop is in there good. And I usually have a piece of felt up here, but because they're stitched up there and I use the fabric, I didn't need it because it holds it enough. But you're looking at, that's a drum and it's not going anywhere. So yeah. But I didn't tighten it as tight as I would normally. So, yeah. So any questions? Sana says that's how I would do it. I would never. You never work together on both sides, so then I shift it back. Yeah. They all have flaws. I won't buy Nerd frames when they break. It's a waste and it shouldn't be disposable. Yeah, exactly. I do believe that, I know Yogi bought new screws, so you can get screws to replace them. And there was something else about these that she said you could replace. I need to check into that. The wood is really good. I have no problem with the wood. So, and this is a thin one. I do prefer the thicker one, I think. But anyway, so let me turn this off for a second so I can rearrange everything so you guys don't get seasick. Ebony, which frame are you talking about? The wooden ones or the and I do think that also there is a little bit of a flaw in the top of the hoop, because it's strong, but there should be like a piece of spacer or something that you put between the wooden ones. Okay, to put between the where the screws are, so that it protects the screws and the bracket. So yeah, I mean, I'm using. As I said, I'm a weaver, and my loom is probably 100 years old, maybe probably not quite, but pretty close. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's awesome. Okay, let's see if I put this back right. Okay. So I don't know if that helped anything for you guys, but give me suggestions if you think that I might have not done it right. But that's as far as I know how you're supposed to do it. So that's all the videos and the instructions on all the Q-snaps, and the other one is a genuine Q-snap, by the way. So yeah. Let's see. I should look at my pattern here. Move things back over. I moved everything around. Let's see. But I will say, the wooden hoops, they're not that expensive. So, it's not too bad. It's a weird angle. Sorry. I'm gonna fix it real quick. All right. What time is it? 6 o'clock. Okay. Alex is still sleeping. That means he's going to be awake all night. But that's okay. No school. No school. Are you awake now? Big Bick? Anyway, oops. I just pulled some. Yeah. One, two, okay. Yeah, I don't know. And I shouldn't have to add stuff to make it work. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have to add some rubber bits to make it stop slipping, or make the clamps bigger. Yeah. They might not be expensive for one, but when you stitch over years, it adds up. Yes, you're right. I wouldn't buy something I know is going to break when it's not supposed to. Yeah, I think you're right about that. Yeah. But what do you use? You use plastic Nerge frames, don't you? Because those, oh wait, that's wrong. Because I have trouble with the plastic ones. I agree, it's brand new. It shouldn't work. It should work straight off. Yeah, it should definitely work straight off. I'm going to, I don't know I'll contact the LNS that I got it from. and find out. I know Mia got one yesterday as well from the same place. Mia, are you still here? Did you try yours out? I'm wondering. Ebony says, I have a mixture of plastic Nerds and key snaps. Yeah. I didn't like the plastic Nerds because they don't hold. They really don't hold for me. Let's see. I actually was going to send those to Christina. I'll have to, I don't know if she's going to be here long enough. I may have to talk to her. Anyway. I get good tension on the plastic Nerds, but it takes some adjusting. Yeah. I don't know. At first, when I first started using them, I was like, oh God, these are great. But the more I used them, the more I realized that they weren't holding, you know, I'd get them in there good, but then they weren't holding consistently. And so then I was trying all sorts of stuff, you know, putting felt, and then I was using batting and liner paper, you know, all that stuff, and it was like, eh. I don't want to have to do that. With this hoop, the only thing I have to do is, well, I don't have to, but I put a piece of felt at the top, just so that it doesn't add more strain to the screw and the join. But I didn't have to. Okay, Mia says yes, and it's not good. Okay, thank you. Are you going to send yours back? I think I'm gonna. What's her name anyway? Is her name? Oh, I don't remember her name is. Anyway, from Broadway Korean, are you gonna talk to her and send it back? I'm thinking about. I want to do a little video. I think, and have it up on my YouTube, and then I'm gonna send it back. Hi, Alyssa. Yes, we're still here. And Ebony says, I'm the opposite. I hated them at first, but I think I learned to get the fabric. They're good. Yeah, and then it was the same with the Q snaps. I loved the Q snaps at first, and what I realized that I was having a hard time because they were quite bulky, and then I couldn't keep it tight. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't know. Yeah. It's only been 2.5 hours. Yeah. I usually go 3. Hopefully I got some good stitching done this time. Oh, Maria. Oh, that's right. Okay. I knew it was an M. And I kept thinking Michelle, and I knew that was wrong. Yeah. Thank you, Mia. I've been buying from her for the last 18 years, so yeah. She's a good one. She's got great. Okay, let me see. I did those, and I'm gonna just move that down a little bit. Doctor says it looks like crap and still not going to release me to work. Time to start applying for disability. Oh no, I'm sorry. What happened? I mean, you know, if you want to say, you know, I'm on disability, it's crap. I miss working. I'm definitely an A personality person. I really enjoyed working. not sure. I'm like trying to play some fried chicken here, maybe. Hi Lizzie, welcome in. I mean, you know, honestly, I don't blame the LNS, not at all. It's not her fault. You know, she probably doesn't, well, she might, I don't know. They're so new. But I keep hearing such good things about him, and I don't see it. Oh, that's right. I remember now. Sorry about that. Long COVID. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Well, you know, you can stitch. But yeah, disability sucks. It's not. You know, you're not allowed to be happy and have nice things when you're on disability. You know. They're talking about this one thing where because my disability is so low, like I can't live off of it at all. I mean, it won't even feed me for a week. What do you call it? The people in charge, the people in charge of government right now decided that everyone who has to apply for social welfare, that they have to do some sort of activity, that so they're not staying home all the time, which in theory, that sounds great. In practice, it's impractical, because if you're on social welfare because you're on disability, because you don't get enough disability, then what are you going to do? You can't work. Obviously, you're not working because you're on disability. Yeah, so I don't know how that's going to end up. I mean, I just don't know. So, they're making a lot of weird rules for people because, everyone who's on welfare is, it's just like that. And Ebony says, I think that the problem is good tension for one is different for the next person. Yeah, definitely. And Alyssa says, that's true. I can stitch. I miss work. Total workaholic over here. It's hard not to work. Yep. Yeah. I don't generally sit still and do nothing. Yeah. Okay, I did that. And, well, no, I don't. Okay. So I'm gonna, move over a little bit, do another little section. Anyway, 169. And like I said, I've said before with my weaving, I like my tension really hard on the loom, and a lot of people don't do that even for weaving. And I just can't stand it when it's loose because it just makes it slower. And I think I have the same, it's the same kind of mentality with this. And Lizzie's so frustrated right now. I'm sorry, Lizzie, what's wrong? Let us know. Your friend needs a dragon pile. Let me, ow, just mashed my hand. Kind of get dark all of a sudden. Summer must be almost over. Okay. Actually, I'm wondering if I should do this a little different. Like that instead. I'm a student, and Lizzie says I'm a student and later and able to study. I have to apply for DSA, which is Disabled Student Assessment. I've been told I need to reapply. I spent an afternoon doing just that, only to find out it's next year I need to apply. Oh man. Yeah, they make you reapply for stuff here like all the time. It's even though I'm on permanent disability, for the social help, to get social help, I have to apply for it every month, which means I have to do that tomorrow actually. I'm like, keep putting it off. Uh-oh, Essie got some haul. I'm gonna, my camera is at a weird angle. What you saying, Bick Bick? What? You're resting, okay. This thread was really long. That is frustrating, Alyssa said. Essie says, I just got home and unpacked 130 skeins of floss. Now I need to sort them out. Yeah, I hate that. But I have a system now. I take them and I put them, I usually use a tray, and I put them in piles by number. And then I mark them off on the little sheet that they send me. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. Oh man, let me finish this row and we'll go look. I think that I will go after this. I finish this thread. I'm getting hungry, and yeah. But I'm gonna finish this row, and then we'll go and look at Essie's floss, her haul. I think I added another category for haul in the cross stitch category too, by the way. I don't know. I think I did. I never really thought about the brain fog thing, but I actually think that I do get brain fog. Like, I do forget things that would normally not forget. Like, I created channels that I can't remember I created. Yeah. Let's look at the haul. Okay. And there was somebody who joined. Wait, let's see who joined. Michimi, welcome. And those those little welcome people are so funny. Okay. Oh wow, cotton floss from. Sorry about that. Fred is chatting away. Oh, look at that! Look at those colors.
Rectangle giraffe poop in the tub.
That's you, Biscuit. Look at all those colors. Nice.
Huh?
Nice.
What? Do you think it's funny?
No, I don't think it's funny, Biscuit. I think you're funny. That is a lot of floss. Did you just get floss? Did you buy anything else? Alyssa says my mom was like, why don't you go back to school? I was like, absolutely not. I was gonna go back to school, and then I found out I was pregnant. So yeah, I didn't go back to school. So yeah. Now I'm just way too old. I'm not bothering now. So yeah, nice haul there, Essie. Did you buy anything else? Like, did you get them from Dream Stitch? Oh yeah, I didn't open Saga. Here we go. I also got some needles, the Korean ones. Okay, yeah. I need to try those. I think I'm gonna try the blended needles too. The ones with the two eyes. So I'm gonna try those as well. And see how that goes. Did you, Essie, did you have to pay any import stuff, duty, on those? Or did they, because I know they said something like they would take care of it. It was added in with the cost. Alyssa says, so much pretty floss. I want to throw it around and swim in it, LOL. Yeah. That's a good one. No extra imports. Okay, cool. Yeah, because they did add it to the shipping. And I think that's good. So from what I'm gathering is, so in Sweden, when you buy something from a non-EU country, they make you pay the tax on it, right? Which is the import fee or whatever. And then they make you pay a handling fee. So if Dream Stitch is paying that tax, then the handling fee isn't going to be there, is what I'm guessing and I'm hoping. Because that handling fee is like $15 or something. I think it's $170 or something. It's been a while. I've not had to worry about it, but still, it adds up. Wait a minute. Let's see. Okay, I did that. Okay, no, I did that. Okay, that's right. I can turn that off too. So yeah, turn that off. I don't need that right now. Alyssa says, I've been working on gathering for Dragon Muse Burl Elysia pattern. I think my friend should join in the dragon pile. Yes, you should. Yep. Yep, you definitely should. And it's so adorable. I mean, dang, it's super cute. Gosh. The end of the one thing I don't like about the needle, but I like, is that the eye is like super sharp at the bottom, so it catches the floss, which is good because then it doesn't slide out. But it's bad when you go to lengthen your floss and you forget to not take care. Oh, and we have to spin the wheel before I go. I have to reset it as well. Okay, I did that. Now I'm working on this one. Mia says, where do you buy the ballpoint needles? I get them. I got my last ones from Dream Stitch. So yeah. If you, do I have a? I can put a link in Discord later if you want to check it out. I'll look and see where they are. But you can also, I believe that if you go to Dream Stitch into the tool category and you sort it, it's in the tool category anyway. There's Sullivan's needles. And they're great. But I've actually started not using them as much. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm fine. I'm like, what? No, that's not where I was going to start that. I don't really think their search is super awesome, so you might have to look. But they're called Sullivan's, and yeah. Alyssa says, do you think our friends are doing the regular or the mini dragon pile? My friend is doing the one that Sanna charted. So talk to Sanna if you want. Hers is the one with the black background. So yeah, I would contact Sanna if your friend wants to work on that. The other place, Mia, that you can get them, I believe, is Casa Siena. But like, I just buy them. I buy them when I buy stuff from Dream Stitch, since I buy my floss there anyway. I think the price is about the same. I do think the Casa Siena's own, I was gonna say in Swedish, sorry, their own version they're fairly nice, but I think the price is about the same. So yeah, and then shipping is a lot more from Casa Siena. Alyssa says, yeah, I think my friend would want to work on Sanna's version too. Yeah, it's really light. She lightened it up, I think she said. I really like the background. Alyssa, you've already received a PM from me. That's what Sanna says. Check Discord, Alyssa. I will say the personal messages on Discord are really good. Highly recommend. If you're not, familiar with it, it's good. Oops. Oh, here, I need to move that down a little bit. Totoro has some face. I did the eyes first because I didn't want the black to smudge on it, on the white. I'm glad I did that because it's a lot clearer that way. I will say these needles, the Pony Blacks, I think because it does hold the thread like that, my floss doesn't twist as much. So I quite like that. Oops, I pulled that one really hard. Essie says, oh wait, Alyssa says, found it, thank you, Sanla. I'll pass it along to my friend. And Essie says, this painting fairy cotton floss feels so nice, in my opinion. Yeah, I love it. Like I said, it's like vintage DMC. And just vintage DMC is really lovely to work with. It's what I remember DMC felt like when I was cross-stitching before. Alyssa says, I really like painting fairy floss. It's really grown on me. Yeah. Well, and I have my little kit here that is a painted fairy kit I bought last year. And I put it away because it's a Halloween one. But I really wanted to test out and see if this small hoop would work. And I think it did. I'm gonna take that out. Oh, gotta cut that. I took out extra 26 needles just in case, but I didn't end up using them. I wonder how many stitches I did. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna stop for today, I think. And I will add, I'll add to my wheel and reset it. Okay. It's like thread chicken. That's fine. I just wanted to get to the next row. I like to, yeah. Oh, that looks cute. Oh, it's so cute. The Totoro is so cute. Okay, so got that much done. Let's see what we got. 378. That's about right. I also kind of messed around with Q snaps and all that. Chatty and yeah, I'm not too upset about that. That's pretty good. So
Very nice, guys.
yeah,
Very
you did
cool.
good job, Biscuit.
Very
So
skilled.
378 for, oh, it's not even 3 hours. That's really good. So yeah. This says our devil friends will be happy. Yes, they will, won't they? Okay, so let's go and check out the wheel. Let me put the, whoops, that's not right. Put the big screen on. So let's go back over here and we're gonna reset it. I'm gonna, yeah, because we did pricks everywhere yesterday. Well, that's fine. And I'm gonna take Bluebell. Wait, no, Bluebells is that Christmas we're still doing Christmas on Fridays for now. And I'm looking, so, oh yeah, Sleeping Kittens. I'm just going to remove them for now. Sleeping Kittens and Windowsill Daydreamer. Actually, I'll leave Windowsill Daydreamer on there. I'll edit it later, but if that comes up, that's a beautiful place. Actually, if Sleeping Kittens comes up, that will be, my friend will start the dragon pile, okay? And I'll edit those later. Okay, well, let's see what we get. Ready? And coffee break. Okay, that's fun. That's with Painted Fairy also. So coffee break and bluebells. Ah, okay. In August we can do Dragon Pile on Friday. Okay, that's good. That sounds like a good idea. Let's do that. Okay, so we got bluebells and coffee break. So yeah, and I'll fix the wheel later. I just don't want to mess with it right now. Okay, so I'll put a poll up later after I eat dinner. So Amanda says I'm leaving day after tomorrow for 10 days. So I may not see you guys for a while. Oh, okay. Have a good trip. Drive safe and travel safe and all that stuff. And yes, Marlene's leaving next week. It's going to be, you guys are all going to be gone. No. Okay, well, I'm not going anywhere because, yeah, no life. Okay, so you guys have a great day and everything. Thank you for being here and having fun with me. And I will talk to you guys later. And if you have any questions, suggestions, whatever, talk to us on Discord. So bye for now.